Hey everybody, back again here, taking a break from Game Dev Tycoon to play a little Gilded Engineering with the Pirates Cove expansion. Not really focused on playing the game right now. What I want to talk about, actually, is a rumor going around that Marvel Studios has once again reclaimed the rights to the Fantastic Four. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, the Fantastic Four movie that came out this year was not well received. No one really cared to watch that particular film. And the only reason it was really made is so Fox could keep the rights to it and try and build kind of a shared universe. Well, it's been speculated, a shared universe with the X-Men, eventually leading up to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four fighting Galactus. But the movie did not go well. No one really wanted to watch it. So Fox, again, this is all rumor and speculation, decided to work with what they had and said, hey, the X-Men, that's our cash cow. Marvel will make you a deal. If you give us the TV rights to X-Men, which Marvel had kept or retained in some degree, we will let you have the Fantastic Four back. So you're going to have a Legion show, which seems, who cares about Legion? And something about the Hellfire Club, or at least the Hellfire Academy, I forget which. And in exchange for Marvel relinquishing the television rights, they would get back the film rights of the Fantastic Four. And if this is true, again, purely a rumor at the moment, what this would do would actually set them up with some sort of game plan after the Infinity War. Because what you would see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this stupid parrot. I need to get, yeah. What they're going to be able to do is actually fight Thanos with the original and the replacement Avengers team, because they can't afford to just keep making movies with Robert Downey Jr. And then after that, transition to not only a new team of heroes in the Fantastic Four, but also to a new villain. A couple of new villains, because for the ups and downs that you might see in quality or relevance of the Fantastic Four, what they do have are some great villains. Specifically, Doctor Doom, who I don't know why over the past several years they decided that Norman Osborn is like the main bad guy in the Marvel Universe and he's in charge of everything. No, for me, it's Doom. It's always been Doom, and it always shall be Doom. And of course, on the other side of it, they have Galactus. You have Doctor Doom and Galactus that you get the rights to if you get the Fantastic Four. And so, if they defeat Thanos, because it looks like the Infinity Gems, while still very powerful, are significantly down in the scale compared to where they were in the comics. These are not, from what I've seen, these are not going to be the ones that allow you to, juggle planets, which I believe Adam Warlock, pardon me, getting my universes mixed up. Adam Warlock did at one time. He's like, we've already won, so I'm just juggling planets. No adverse effects because the worlds don't even know what's happening. They don't seem to be that powerful. They are not truly god makers, if you will. So if you're trying to up the ante and how significant the fight may be, someone who like Galactus, you may say, well, Thanos is going to destroy universes and shit. He can just take out half of all creation to impress a chick. What's Galactus, who eats one planet at a time, going to do? This is how you bring in the Fantastic Four. Because if you bring them in, people are going to ask where they've been all this time. Spider-Man, you can get away with it because he's young and he's just starting out. They can put him in at any time. But with the Fantastic Four, what I'm hoping for is they will actually go with the kind of older Reed Richards, not necessarily 60s Mad Men John Hamm, which still would be a great look, but an older gentleman with his somewhat younger bride, but still, not Jessica Alba. Trust me, I love Jessica Alba, but she was not right for Sue Storm. I never felt she was, at least. Get those characters in there. How do they get in this universe if they never appeared before? Well, my terrible idea, is that they have tried to fight Galactus before and failed in another dimension. So, being the brilliant scientist that he is, Reed Richards, after seeing that they failed to protect Earth in their own dimension, they're like, well, at least we can try and prevent this from happening again. So as Galactus is about to consume their Earth, they kind of they merge over into the existing MCU. And what you would see as a way to phase out the originals and bring in the new is where Stark Tower or the Avengers Tower exists in the current Marvel Universe. That is where either the Baxter Building or Four Freedoms Plaza, whichever you prefer, that's where that exists in the other dimension. So they kind of merge together and be like, holy crap, where do these people come from? Why is the building different? What is changing? And they say, hey, we are not the bad guys. What we are trying to tell you is that there is a being who is coming to your dimension. He's already chomped through ours, and he's still hungry. Something I'm still working on. I'm just making this shit up as I go. And he's going to come, and he's going to destroy your world unless you guys help us, and we can fight this being together. That allows us to phase out the old. Maybe they even they go to the other world, and they try and save it, and they die I don't know. But if we get Galactus, I will be pleased. I'll be very pleased. So again, take it with a grain of salt. I can't guarantee that Marvel has the rights to the Fantastic Four. It could be complete bullshit. It could be wishful thinking. That's one of the rumors floating around. And I really hope it's true. I am waiting for Galactus. I'm waiting for the Surfer. Oh, good Silver Surfer movie. There's so much you can do. You think about the Fantastic Four versus Galactus. And again, I don't know if this is what Lee and Kirby are going for, but they said specifically, how do you top the fights we've been having? You essentially have to have them fight a god or just the god or what have you. And so they made Galactus. And that storyline, if you take it at what it says, it's humanity saying, God, we may not be able to defeat you or erase you from our world, but we can sure as hell tell you that we do not need you. Our science is what's going to get us through. They're saying that science defeated God and made him leave. That's pretty heavy. And that's the sort of stuff that you can get as a great subtext in a Marvel movie. So I'm excited about the possibilities. If it's true, if it ever happens, who knows? So let me know what you think. How could the Marvel Universe best incorporate the Fantastic Four? How can it best incorporate Galactus and Doctor Doom, Willie Lumpkin? All sorts of options. Drop me a comment below. Drop me a comment on Twitter at ATI Channel. All I know is I'm excited. I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I will see you guys in a movie theater watching the Avengers and the Fantastic Four taking on Galactus.